سلام، پدرام هستم. اینجا مستر کاتلیسته. تو این ویدیو همراه من باشین. قراره بریم سراغ اپیزود اخیر کاتلر کست. خب تو این پادکست مفصلا در مورد المپیا صحبت کردن تا جایی که بشه رو اینجا قراره کاور کنیم. تا انتهای این ویدیو همراه من باشین. تو این پادکست مت و جی از میلوس درباره بهروز میپرسن. خب میدونیم که میلوس پیش بینی کرده بود که بهروز میتونه قهرمان المپیا بشه روزی که بهروز به آمریکا رسید. بنده خدا خیلی ذوق زده بود. من سعی میکنم اینجا کمتر حرف بزنم و ترجمه مستقیم داشته باشیم.
Because you predicted Belarus to win the whole show.
I did say this when
You go right for that. You said Belarus is going to win.
You just talked about.
I said that he could potentially. Without question, he has a physique. Okay, he's still not there, not close, but he has a wonderful physique that one day might be contesting for the title. Just watch.
That's a fair assessment.
Yeah,
He does.
of course. You know,
He's still young. He's a young.
I said that right off the airplane ride when I saw him the first night, and then considering that things are going to get much better along the way.
در ادامه میلوس درباره بهروز توضیح بیشتری هم داده.
Guy did not have a visa at all, and he was already in his semi-depressed mood and didn't really train the way he's supposed to. And because we can all say we would do it. He did it for many years, and there was so many disappointments. This time, 6 days before the show, he gets the visa. He hops on plane next day and arrives here. In the meantime, he got toothache that developed into 2 and then 3 heat hurting him. Cannot eat, cannot sleep. So all these things are affecting. I can imagine just a level of stress. Yes, for sure, he didn't deliver the package that we expected him. I think if he did, he would have, be competitive and, probably shoot there for about 7, 8, 9 place, about there. Could he break into the top 6? Questionable, I said along the way, to break the top 5, it's pretty much mission impossible. But I was hoping that he can just leave that impact when he gets there, and if he get the favorable call-outs, he comes alive. As he didn't, his soul was taken away from him, and you could see he faded on stage, and it was not بهروز.
خب ببینید بحث فراخوان‌ها یه چیزیه که تو چند روز گذشته خب مطرح بوده. میلوس اینجا معتقد بود که تو این مسابقه میتونستن فراخوان‌های بیشتری برای دسته اوپن بذارن. من نظر خودم رو میگم. حتما باید فراخوانی بین بدنسازهای مثل سامسون، مارتین، نیک، برندون و تونیو میذاشتن، یا حداقل با 3 تاشون. یعنی سامسون رو با این گروه از بدنسازها مقایسه میکردن. حتما باید بین بهروز و جردن هاچینسون و گودویتو و بوناک مقایسه میذاشتن. تو شب دوم منظورمه. باید به این بدنسازها شانس داده بشه که دیده بشن. با این وضعیت برگزاری مسابقه تو شب اول 1-2 دور مقایسه به نظرم خیلی منصفانه نیست. اینجا مقدمه خودش میگه که بدنسازها بعد از تاپ 5 به شدت به هم نزدیک بودن و اگه به یه سری از این بدنسازها شانس دیده شدن بیشتری میدادن و اونا رو یه ذره سفت و سخت‌تر میدیدیم، ممکن بود رده‌بندی نهایی برای سری از بدنسازها تغییر کنه. خب میلوس در مورد بهروز به اینم اشاره کرده.
Let's face it, there was multiple champions. Nexila won 2 times. Jordan Hutchinson won 2 times. Like there was
Hers won 2.
2, yeah. Everybody's there. There is the IBB Pro champion, right? And, all those guys plays behind Behrouz, but his motivation was and belief that he can really crack there in the top 6 and hopefully we'll go to the top 3. I mean, that was expectations. And then when it didn't happen because he definitely didn't look good enough to be called out in the first call out. In the second call out also, he started kind of fading and they moved him out and then he ended up at 11th place. I think that we dry him out perfectly for Saturday, but by then he didn't even get the chance because information is top 4, then 6 to 10. There was multiple call-outs, so by the time you come out, it's half an hour later for a third call-out. It's not it. I mean, if you look at his face, he just didn't want to be there. That expectation all these years we were hoping for, now when it happened 6 days before. I mean, I'm as his coach, disappointed myself because I really wanted him to make a mark. He didn't, but everybody see his physique and he is crazy potential.
من حتما توصیه میکنم که این صحبت‌های مقدمه رو هم ببینید. در واقع مانع از ادامه صحبت‌های میلوس میشه و میگه
I want to kind of stop you there. He did make a mark. 11th in the world at what you do.
Absolutely.
is a fucking hell of an accomplishment. And everything
I like
he went
to
through,
emphasize that.
yes,
Yeah.
is a hell of an accomplishment.
I made the top 10 only 3 out of 7 times I competed at Olympia.
And I'm not,
You know.
and Jay didn't get 11th as first. Ronnie didn't get 11th as first, and those are two of the greatest in the history.
Sean Ray didn't get
There's a
11th,
lot
he was
of-
13th.
that's a
right?
hell of an accomplishment.
Yeah.
So hopefully he holds his head high and not down.
So hopefully he's going to take it well, learn a few things. I learned something. I wanted to keep him a little bit fuller because this is Olympia size monsters. And I wanted just to make sure because he never had a problem drying out. And today, I mean, this weekend was the first time that we didn't really get him dry on a Friday night.
خب جی کاتلر در صحبتش در مورد المپیا میگه انتظار برد درک رو داشته با توجه به شیپ و تناسبی که درک داشته و میدونسته که هادی قرار خوب بیاد و رقابت با هادی قرار سخت باشه. در مورد سامسون گفته که به حرف داورا و کارشناسا گوش کرد و اینم نتیجهش بوده و رو استیج ناامید کننده ظاهر شده. در مورد نیک پاکر هم همین رو گفته که ناامید کننده ظاهر شده و در سمت مقابل از بدنسازایی مثل مارتین فیتزپاتر، برندون کری و ویلیام بوناک تعریف و تمجید کرده. میلوس معتقده که میشه واسه قهرمانی بین 3 نفر برتر این مسابقه هادی، درک و اندرو یه سری دلایل آورد. میلوس خودش قبل از مسابقه منتقد بزرگ درک ترانسفورد بود و قبل از پیجاجینگ و تو بک استیج درک رو میبینه و نظرش عوض میشه. درک هم اونجا از دستش عصبانی بوده سر اینکه میلوس چند روز قبل از مسابقه گفته بود که تو المپیای 2023 هادی رو برنده دیده بوده و درک به میلوس گفته که این حرفت بی احترامی بود. حالا میلوس زمانی که اونجا درک رو میبینه نظرش برمیگرده، مخصوصا وقتی که میبینه پاهای درک تو چه شرایطی هست. اینجا از پیشرفت درک ترانسفورد تعریف کرده و البته در مورد هادی چوپان هم صحبت داشته.
I'm going to say, repeat what you said. Hadi could have won, and Andrew Jack surprised everybody. And he is probably somebody we should consider very, very seriously because, yeah, there was a lot of people in the audience that say like, wow, you know, if Jack gets that, it would be no problem. On Saturday night, Hadi is always Mr. Saturday Night, like Phil Heath. He came a little bit harder.
And so when you look at the scorecards, Hadi beat Derek at the night show.
The night
1
show.
point.
Okay.
Yes.
So for the audience to know, and I know that a lot of people would complain. And Saturday, if there was a one-day show, Hadi would have won.
Yes.
میلوس در ادامه صحبتش در مورد اندرو جک هم گفته که سالها انتظار داشتن که اینطور درخشان ظاهر بشه ولی هر بار رو استیج مشکلاتی داشت تا همین مسابقه که واقعا عالی ظاهر شده با توجه به استراکچر، کاندیشن و سایزی که داشته. جی کاتلر هم معتقده که اندرو واسه قهرمان شدن نیاز داره که توی یک سری از پوزها خودش رو بهتر کنه. میلوس در مورد سامسون هم گفته که اووردایت بهش آسیب زده و بافت عضلانی در واقع از دست داده و گفته که پاهای سامسون هیچ شباهتی به قبل نداشتن. خب حالا بحثایی هم در مورد هادی و درک بین جی کاتلر و میلوس مطرح میشه. این بخش رو باز انگلیسی فارسی ببینید.
What I really liked about Derek is, like you said, the legs. I noticed, like, for the Arnold, you know, his legs were good, but they got a little less volume at the knee, where at the Olympia, it seemed like he had the volume closer to the knee, and it really made a huge difference because, you know, remember, he doesn't have the smallest waist. He does the vacuum, the waist is super small. Hadi's waist was small. Hadi's front double bicep was amazing. A lot of Hadi's poses, his side chest, intercostals, you know, even from the back, Hadi was really good, but Derek's legs were bigger than Hadi's.
So Hadi improved his back, okay? So he closed down on the back double biceps.
His lat spread actually beat.
And lat spread beat. Yeah, that's what I said. So Hadi was improved version of Hadi. You know, so he improved, but his right leg was a little bit more visible. But yeah. You had that issue. I know. There's nothing.
Win or lose shows.
Yeah,
because has so much quality.
But if you, I say this all the time, cover the upper body and look at the legs. You know, if I'm a judge, and then from a front, right leg of Derek was way bigger than right leg of Hadi, so that could leave that impact of a balance between upper body, lower body, and just thickness and size. Conditioning of Hadi is untouchable, right? Derek doesn't achieve that kind of conditioning for sure. So many fans, especially Iranian fans that want that granite condition, say, how can he be? Well, there is not just conditioning show, it's balance, proportion, thickness. Pound for pound, Derek is the biggest, thickest guy and widest. You know, the shoulders and lats on whatever frame. So I just don't think that Derek should keep putting more mass and more mass. I love his Arnold Classic look. Derek really surprised me, and he came improved.
Even better.
Now, in a sense of size and balance and all that, I think that conditioning was a little bit better at Arnold Classic than here.
یه بحث عجیبی که تو مستر المپیای 2025 داشتیم این بود که بک استیج خیلی سرد بوده. دیدیم بهروز هادی رو زیر پتو. خب میلوس اینجا توضیح داده در موردش و تاکید داشته که این موضوع هم تو آف بودن تقریبا همه بدنسازا تو مرحله مقدماتی تاثیر داشته.
But everybody was kind of offish a little bit. They were freezing backstage. Freezing. I mean, I get the text like, please, get a sweatshirt or a blanket for Behrouz.
That bad?
That bad. I mean, so imagine your dehydrated, lean body in a cold sitting for like 3 hours. And then how that usually goes, okay, they're going to be on stage in 20 minutes, so they start pumping up, but they're not on the stage until like hour later, right? So all that hot, cold pump. So I think that affected many people. I think everybody, including Nick Walker and everybody, was just a little bit affected by that.
خب کاتلر از قرار معلوم امسال اصلا به مسابقه نرفته. تو سالهای گذشته انتقاد شدیدی به نحوه برگزاری مسابقه داشت و خب پیرجاجینگ رو نمیرفت. حالا امسال کلا مثل این که نرفته، اینطور که اینجا صحبت کردن. حالا باز هم یه سری طعنه و کنایه داشته به سبک خودش. میلوس هم یه سری توضیحات داده و اومده المپیا رو تو این سالها با سالهای دهه 90 و البته رویداد بزرگی مثل UFC مقایسه کرده.
Last year we went through this whole conversation about time schedule. We talk about, knowing what time to go on. I'm always told that they let the guys know you're going on at around 10. How much off was it realistically?
I
know they're supposed to be backstage at a certain point, but they don't have to get there at 7.
I was texting everybody, as you know. I'm texting to find out, I would get 8:30 or 9 or 9:30.
What did it end up being?
I think closer to 10, right? I forgot now. I didn't pay attention. I was way too excited. But here it is. And that's the message. I mean, I know that they're listening. UFC, okay? They have an exact schedule. When you go on the betting app, it tells you exactly in 13 minutes and 25 seconds this next fight. And that's when that fight starts. There's no ifs or buts about it. So if they have to make some kind of entertainment in between, I think it's so important to set the exact time so they know when they're going to be on the stage. Like back in the day, 99, I don't remember exactly, but 91, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all these years, 12 o'clock noon, 12 o'clock noon, you step your foot on the stage without a doubt. Okay, and it was majorly different. So I don't know if this can be done. I don't understand why. It's not a rocket science. Just set the time and that's is going to be.
این رو هم باید بگم که بهروز تابانی قرار نیست به مسابقه پراگ بره. میلوس اینجا در موردش صحبت کرد. من نمیدونم دلیلش چیه. میلوس اینجا به دندون درد و اینا اشاره میکنه که قرار بود دندوناشو درست کنه و این ماجراها، ولی خب به نظر من فقط همین دلیل قانع کننده ای نیست.
Does Behrouz do Prague?
No. I mean...
و خب در ادامه کاتلر از بهروز تابانی یه بار دیگه تعریف و تمجید کرد. من حرفی نمیزنم، خودتون ببینید.
So here we brought Behrouz dryer. But by the time he is now here stepping with these guys, he flattened out a little bit and he just didn't want to.
This kid, I'm telling you guys, I know I keep saying, he is going to be a big, he's going to be a top guy at some point.
He's complete, thick.
He's got it. I don't want to say he's going to be Mr. Olympia, but I would probably, if I could bet on any one of these guys to win it eventually, I think it's him.
Yeah. Well, next time you see Behrouz, you're going to see again why I keep saying that he could do major damage. Behrouz just needs a good, nice few months to get his body back into the full size and conditioning. Like I said, I maybe am responsible not to get him super dry for Friday. I wish I did get a little bit more aggressive, but I didn't.
خب حالا نظر شما در مورد این صحبت چیه؟ حتما این پایین در موردش کامنت بذارید. مرسی که تا انتهای این ویدیو هم همراه من بودین. لایک و کامنت فراموش نشه. حتما ما رو به دوستان خودتون معرفی کنید. اگه انتقاد یا پیشنهادی هم دارید میتونید این پایین برام کامنت بذارید یا از طریق صفحه اینستاگرامی مستر با من در ارتباط باشید.